hi, we're just checking in.
Alright, please go off to the right-hand side, come into the office, let me know the license plate number of the vehicle, and if you have any pets with you, please bring up for vaccination.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, hands. He says, please pull up to the right-hand side. I guess I'm gonna go right here.
This is for the store, that is.
Oh, okay.
I got
it.
Believe me, when I tell you I
Jimmy
wish.
doesn't even have a trailer, but I think Jimmy needs to come down and survey.
Yeah.
But he just said to me, well,
I
I
don't
can't.
feel comfortable choosing a site.
Well, you do that then. If
I'll
he said
feel
you.
confident, yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot of places,
discounts yet?
so.
No. No.
I'm just kidding.
Is this something?
Oh.
All right. 4-hour event. That thing is long, right?
So can we go out this floor?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Alright, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else coming? Yeah. You coming? Yeah, we'll come in.
Lots of movies.
Sorry. You wanna walk?
Do one?
No?
They don't have that many books, but they've got tons of movies.
Do we leave all your books here and then we don't have lots of books?
They don't have room for it.
Oh.
They don't have a real library, unfortunately. I'm sexy and I tow it. Wow, our camper looks huge. I mean, our truck is big. Look how big it looks. C15, here's where we are. Good, good. Keep coming.
There's a car right behind you waiting to get.
All right. We sort of reversed it a little and got it right here. This seems to be a good place for it, but we are on a little downhill slope here. So I'm gonna put the chocks on today, make sure it doesn't roll away when we disconnect the truck. But yeah, I think this will be okay.
Hey, you ready? I'm ready.
Yep. Hey, you're free. Wow, this thing had to level it with basically the tire off the ground. I know.
You're on sand.
That's crazy. Look at this. It's usually not good when it does that, but you can do. 1 out of 4 wheels. Alright, so when this happens, I had a feeling that the other side, the middle leveler, wouldn't be able to reach the ground. So because of that, this is what we have these guys for. Just grab a couple of these.
You want to grab a few just so that you don't have to worry?
Oh no, it'll be fine. It's almost touching the ground. It's only like an inch. And here's what it looks like. Just that tiny little bit couldn't get on the ground. So I'm gonna put this underneath. I gotta lift up the jack and then it'll finish leveling. You always have problems. You just have to figure out how to deal with them. So now that I've retracted it enough, I think I can get those in. Yep. Alright, that'll allow me to finish and level the system.
When you come into the campground, you come in through this entrance, and there's a gate here. And it's a little confusing because there's like an intercom and you have to figure out what to do. And then you go up to here, and there really isn't a place to park. You don't really know which way to go, so you end up blocking these people sometimes or whatever. But then you go in and they give you your site, and for us it was pretty easy. We just went straight. And you can see there's a lot of sites here, and most of them are standard sites, and the others are premium sites. They all seem to have pretty much the same things at them. So I'll just take a walk. We're gonna go from where we're parked. We'll just kind of look down this area here. Actually, yeah, what we'll do is I'll go through here and we'll cut over here so I can show these bathrooms, and then this field of stuff over here. And then we'll head that way. There's a few camping spots with no hookups back there in the woods. It looks pretty cool. So we made it to the end, and we're at this final road here, Herring Cove, and there's some dumpsters there, and this is kind of cool. There's a pickleball court and a tennis court right next to each other. So if you're ever wondering what the difference is, you can see it here. A shorter net, a smaller net. But somewhat, you can almost fit it inside the tennis court on using the regular lines. Not exactly. These lines are a little different, it seems. Then here's the bathroom. It's pretty nice in here. Stand bathroom, I think. Seems like it's been remodeled at some point recently. And a big shower. They're not dirty like some are. So now what we'll do is, I gotta open the map up all the way. Okay, so we're at this shower right here, so we'll keep going down this road right here. You can see all these tent spots, and we'll go down this road here. There used to be like a lodge here and mini golf, but now there's just a dog park, but it's pretty nice. So I'll show all that, and then we'll show some of the buildings over here, and we won't really show these sites. They're pretty standard, so nothing crazy. It's just a lot of sites. One thing you'll see is they have rental cottages, and I think even these are rental cottages there, but they're in heavy use. There's a lot of people staying in the rental cottages on the weekends. Here we go. So I just want to take a look around, show you all the tall trees. So that presents challenges for Wi-Fi and Starlink and cell coverage. We were able to use T-Mobile and Verizon, but they don't always have a great signal. There's an AT&T tower that's the closest tower, but we don't have that, so we don't know how good of a signal that was. Starlink, this was the first time where we couldn't use Starlink because it was just the trees are just blocking it too much, so it's not really usable. And they don't really have Wi-Fi in the camp. You can go to the pavilion, I'll show that, and use Wi-Fi there, but and it's really good, but its range is really limited. You can only really use it at this little pavilion. This looks like a bocce ball area. You can really play bocce ball anywhere, but it's always nice to have a predefined square for it. So that's nice. And then here's, like, hidden in the woods here is horseshoes. So beware if you're walking through the woods here. This area here where they have this volleyball net is on the map. It shows that it's a tent area. And I didn't see any tenters here in this spot, but this is what it says on the map. And they got this cool fire ring over here. It'd be kind of nice if you had a big group of people come out here and have a big fire. Oh, back to this way. So here is the dog park, and it's pretty nice and pretty new. They used to have a lodge here. I'll show you on the map in a little bit. They have a big map up in the front, and they used to have a lodge here and mini golf, but that's been replaced by this dog run. There's two different ones here, and they got pretty nice stuff. Like, if you're a dog, this looks like a dream come true. Hey, I'll show you what to expect when you come up. It's a little confusing. They don't really tell you where to go either. So they got this system here, like you do this if you're coming in late, and do this if you're coming in during hours, and it's kind of weird, but and they got two different keypads. That's kind of nice. The last two nights when we were coming home after dark, there's been someone here just to open the gate for us. I don't know if they always do that. I would imagine not, but I thought it was kind of a nice touch. They just help you through. It'd be better if they help people through when they were checking in, because it's confusing, because you get through the gate and they don't really tell you what to do except for like pull up and come in the office, and you're not sure which direction you're going to be taking yet. So you don't know if you want to, like, you know, turn this way, because maybe you're kind of stuck leaving. If you got a big rig, maybe there's no road over there, and you have to go back through the gate and somehow turn around and come back. I don't know. So yeah, you probably just block these people is probably the best answer. Here's that old map. This kind of shows the history of the campground. So right here, this is where we were. Wait, 'cause, 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 Oh, right here. So this is where we were standing a little bit ago. And that's the, you know, right now it's a dog park. So they used to have a main lodge there and a mini golf. It's kind of strange. I talked to them, they said they did remove it. So these two buildings here and the pool, that's what we're gonna see now. Yeah. That's the lodge where you check in. And they got a little bit of construction going on right now. So you can't go to the right like the normal way and get to some of these things I'm going to show you next. There's more bathrooms on the side here. And there's what they call a recreation center up here. And I never saw it open. I would come up here a few times during our visit and see if it was open, but it was never open. So maybe you gotta request access or something. But it's never been open. Let's try again. They got some game machines and stuff in there for kids, but even now it's the weekend, but it's not open. So there's the pool. It's been drained, and that's the pavilion. Right now it looks like they're working on the stairs. You can tell there was one board that was kind of out of whack. So I can't easily go down there and show you the pavilion, so I'm gonna walk around this way. So in this pavilion has really awesome internet. But you have to stay in this pavilion basically. The signal doesn't go too far from here. It's nice, I guess, if you have kids and kids are playing in the pool maybe, or if maybe you have a group of people or something. This looks a little bit like an ice rink right here, the shape of it. So maybe they fill this with water and let people skate during the winter. And then there's this concession stand, which apparently used to be open, but it doesn't look like it is. It looks like they took the name down. But this is all pretty nice. And oh, look, see how you get a lot of droppings and stuff from the trees, even big branches. Oh boy. And then there's the park here. And so let's see here. So this is where we are now. These are the two buildings that are just over there. They're showing them as two buildings on the map, but I think they're connected. So there's that, and we're right here. So there's this big line of rental. There's a lot of rental cottages, and I guess I won't show that because if you're camping, you can't come through. But there's what they look like. They all look the same. They all look pretty nice too. They all have accessible entries. It's kind of like having a camper, but you don't have to pull it with you. So you can just show up and rent. And I think they go for, I don't know exactly. I think I saw a listing $200 a day or something, or which is cheaper than buying a whole camper and paying, insurance on your tow vehicle and all that stuff. So it's not such a bad idea to do that. Look, they all have propane, so pretty nice, and they put wood in there for you. Pretty nice thing. So that's pretty much it. We're heading back to where we came. There is the bocce ball, and there's the stop sign, and right after that stop sign we'll be heading down towards where we are parked. This is just the road that goes straight through the campground. But I think I've covered it all. It's a pretty nice, quiet place. And other than the tall trees, this place is pretty awesome. But, you know, you gotta have trees, right?